Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are watching the Afro Goddess Connection, and I am Andrea Furtick, best known as the Art Goddess Drea. And this is our very first edition of the That Thing group goddess reading. So this reading is for all signs, and it is for you if you feel like you have some sort of issue or problem that's helping you to feel stagnant or stuck, and you just are looking for maybe a step or some type of energy that you'll need to help you move forward. So what types of things are we talking about? Whatever your intuition has called you here for, it's the stagnancy you can feel. It's problems, obstacles, but at this moment, I need you to give yourself permission to accept a plan from Spirit. So what I'm going to do is shuffle, and then I'm going to lay out 3 piles of cards. And here I would like you to pick a card that you feel calls to you. And as we reveal what they are, we'll discuss the plans of action that I feel are associated with that card. So let's get started. Universal Spirit, I ask that you allow me to be a vessel. For we need not permission, we seek a plan. For we need not permission, we seek a plan. We need not permission, we seek a plan. 3 messages, please. 3 messages for the goddesses watching. We need not permission, Spirit. What we seek is a plan. We ask not for permission, but we seek from you, Spirit. It's a plan. Okay. Choose your cards, please. All right. If you chose this first card, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. If you've chosen the second card, we have the reversed Hermit. Oh, these are some good plans. And if you chose this last card, we have the beautiful 6 of Cups. So because we are using my brand new deck, the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas, which is going to be available at the Linktree link in the bio, we're going to look a little bit at the text in the book because the deck is really new and I want you to experience its full system. So in the upright, the Ace of Cups is a cup about overflowing new self-love. So let's see what it talks about for the reversal. And one of the cool things that I think about reversals is we have to understand that that energy can always be turned right side up. So that's what we need to be focusing on. How can we get this turned right side up? And that's probably the first initial step into movement that you're going to need. So we're going to actually read the whole thing so you can know what you're trying to get to. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups brings you a brand new, passionate endeavor in emotions. As a hand extends out from a cloud, it overflows with 5 streams, representing the 5 senses overflowing with intuition and emotion. Divine love soars above, as to show that this positive emotion is consistently flying all around you. Floating gracefully in the overflow is a small lotus, symbolizing the awareness of the awakening of the human spirit. And as the sun shines down on the fluidity of the water below, it embraces the fact that at all times, as the water is never still, divine love and compassion flow through you. At this moment, you are being offered a divine cup full of emotions. Know that ultimately you are love, and giving and receiving love go hand in hand. At this moment, your love cup is beginning, as this is still an ace card to overflow. Do not fear this development of emotion. Embrace it, nurture it, and reciprocate it, for this love is a gift to you. In its reversal, which is what we have here, the Ace of Cups could point to a need to nurture your love of self. In this position, the self-love card invites you to truly get in alignment with yourself and appreciate all that you truly are. You may be withholding important emotions, and it's time to stand in your truth. Love yourself enough to allow yourself to be yourself. Now, I'm really hearing stand in your truth. So somebody maybe is being quiet when you know something can be better. Stand in your truth. Let yourself be heard. You are worthy of being heard by everyone. Turn this card right side up. You can overflow into the waters of everyone else if you turn this card right side up. Don't let it pour into you. You pour into them. Okay, so if you chose the second card, the reversed Hermit. The Hermit, I think, is a beautiful energy. It's actually my soul card. It's a card about personal introspection. But in its reversal, the Hermit often can point to the need to come out and be seen after a period of maybe loneliness and withdrawal. So let's talk a little about the Hermit. The goddess of the Hermit is in an inner soul searching journey of truth. She welcomes the self-imposed solitude for an opportunity to use the powerful combination of both isolation and knowledge to ultimately reach higher levels of awareness. She is adorned in the gray cloak of invisibility, as her secrets are not for all, but only those whom are willing to climb the heights to wisdom. She rests upon her staff, as only her actions and attentions are warranted at this time, and she follows the lantern lit by none other than her own spirit. 9 is the number of accomplishment, wisdom, and search for truth. Pulling this card invites you to take this time for introspection at all cost. You must be content with being alone. It will be within this time you will develop the true power of a spiritual master by hearing the messages Spirit has for you uninterrupted. The butterfly enters the cocoon both as a caterpillar and alone, but when it emerges from its dark cultivation, it is beautiful in both sight and flight. You're almost a butterfly. Have patience with your journey. In its reverse, which is what we have here, the Hermit can point to loneliness and withdrawal. Either you're not taking enough time for personal reflection, or you may be taking too much. Meditate on if you feel you have lost connection, but don't hide yourself away for no reason. Experience, too, is a valuable part of the life journey. So I'm hearing here someone may be spending a lot of time, maybe too much time, by yourself trying to figure it out. But the crazy thing about trying to figure it out, sometimes you can't figure it out until you just do it. So it might be time for you to come out of this hermit mode and let your butterfly soar off. All right. So if you chose the last card, we have the 6 of Cups, which is a beautiful card about childhood memories. And I really love the artwork of that card. So let's talk about it. There's nothing like being young and carefree. The 6 of Cups takes us back to a simpler time of joy and memories. As the young man and young woman swing sweetly in the breeze, they giggle innocently at the potential of the future. 6 flower-filled cups sit beneath them as he has offered them to a young woman as gifts of love and harmony. For this simple time is golden, and one they shall eventually cherish forever. The 6 of Cups can represent a time when you are revisiting your past. You may be thinking back on memories, possibly from childhood, that brought you joy at that time, and now attempting to rekindle some of that same joy in your present. This is a card of love, harmony, and cooperation, and could easily point to a reunion or reconnection of some sort. This could also be a time of increasing harmony in your existing relationships and an invitation from the universe to enjoy this positive place. Be open to both giving and receiving love at this time, and feel free to explore creative ways to experience fun and freedom as well. So, with the Six of Cups, I want you all to actually enjoy the moments of the warm memories that you might be having. You know, sometimes we are hard on ourselves about moving on from something, but all those memories are worthy and they have a place in your story. So enjoy the memories. Whether you should take it into the future or not, that's another story. But the memories are what they are, and it's okay to enjoy them. Now, if you maybe are battling with a job situation, and maybe you're stuck and you don't know what you feel like you should be doing, I'm hearing what did you want to do when you were younger? What did you enjoy? I usually tell people when they tell me they're stuck about a job, if you can combine what you want it to be when you were younger, not necessarily the thing, because sometimes, you know, it was unrealistic. Like maybe you actually did want to be like a rapper or a ball player, but what about those things? Was it that you wanted to be in front of people? Was it that you wanted to lead a group of people? If you can pinpoint those attributes, you can bring those memories into your present and help your present to unfold. So these are our cards of advice from Spirit for this week. If you have chosen this cup, allow your cup to overflow into the cups of others. Allow yourself to be heard. Don't silence yourself. You're worthy. If you chose this Hermit reversed, come out of your hermit shell. It's time to fly off and be that butterfly. And if you've chosen the Six of Cups, it's time for you to find a way to maybe enjoy or mesh those childhood memories in with your present. Thank you for listening to the Guided by a Goddess reading. If you are interested in the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas deck, you can find the link in the Linktree link below. Also, if you love this ring, because everyone always does, it is created by my good friend Amira from Nontal Creations. I will put a link for her below as well. And if you would like a personal reading for me because you feel like you need a little bit more of a plan, there's also a link below for the Guided by a Goddess readings that I do. All right, thank you for stopping by and spending this time with me, and I hope you have a lovely week and you can figure out how you can integrate these energies into your actual life and make it work. Have a wonderful week. Blessings to you. Bye.